Necrophos, which, contrary to what the panel said, signature hero for Mikey. I can't believe they didn't do their research. This guy's got a 100% win rate on Necrophos, Avery. Incredible.
How many games was that data set?
One game, but it's a 100% win rate.
All right. That sounds legit. I mean, that's probably how many games I've ever played professional Necro, so that's probably not a good thing. Also, he got his lane dodged, which doesn't help. And it's not that good a Necro game, honestly.
No, it does not look... They really all in on that Necrophos pick of just like the laning phase matchup. That was crazy.
It's not that good versus the Phoenix Sunray. It's pretty weird versus Doom. It can be good if you're not the guy he wants to Doom, but in this game, kind of the only guy he can Doom.
Yeah.
It's not amazing versus Rubik, who can steal spells and throw it back your way. And they still had a carry pick. They get SF. SF's really good versus Necro. Yep. I feel like sometimes Shopify just fall in this old school trap of like, see hero, counter pick lane hero. We no care game. And if you get that, it's amazing, but I feel like a lot of times you don't get it. The upside is you get a last pick Arteezy hero, and they go for the Wraith King. And I actually kind of like the Wraith King here. There's not a lot of natural early armor that's going to come out from this OG lineup till way later in the game. So if he gets a fast Deso, Blink, AC off some Roshans, it could cause him some problems.
Yeah. I could definitely see that.
Especially if the lane goes well. I feel like when you pick Wraith King, you have to play the lane really well. Arteezy is one of the better Wraith King laners, and they're just going to start trialing for him. Okay.
Very nice. They're going to be able to get a first blood on... Wait. Oh, the creep! It was blocking up on Arteezy. Fly a little early on the glimpse there, and Taiga goes too far back.
That's really bad. You do not want to start on these 3v2s and miss the guaranteed first blood. That was a guaranteed first blood.
Yes.
Just mis-execution, no way around it. Because you're losing something else for the Saberlight lane. He's going to get out CS, he's going to get out zone. You're also giving this 1v2 to an Ember safe lane, which is generally a carry. Remember, OG swapped the Ember to the safe lane to get the Shadow Fiend Necro matchup they're really happy with. Sometimes the downside is safe lane Ember can get abused in the dual lanes because he's not that good at fighting two heroes early on. Well, there aren't two heroes bottom. There's only one. So he's mad chilling.
So all things considered, very good start for OG. What do you make of the panel's analysis? I really did like this, though. They talked about the fact that OG is usually pretty reliant on BZM being this playmaker. And because they make this switcheroo, he's on more of a carry style mid. Won't be having the same kind of impact. Another glimpse back. This time, Fly will get in front of the glimpse, get the body blocks, and DM will die. Now you get your first blood.
I mean, this is a guaranteed killing with this try. I don't think you can walk up here. You're just going to get run at with the tag team and eventually
go it again.
Yeah, there's no way you can go in this lane. So OG have to address this somewhere. Maybe you pull the waves. Maybe you just stack triangle. You're okay abusing the 2v1 bottom. But you do not want to keep feeding kills here.
I do really like that Shopify. They're one of the rare teams who are willing to pull out a tri lane because they emphasize the laning phase so much. They are willing to pull up some old school tech to be able to ensure a really good laning phase. Saberlight is barely going to be able to survive, but he does live, and now Crit joins him in lane.
Delivering the tango that should keep him barely alive in this lane. So Shopify deciding they got enough out of top, they're ready to break down that tri lane.
Oh yeah, that DM, one really big thing about this is it delayed the Devour. So
he's just getting Devour now.
Yeah, that is pretty significant. Like, it's more than just the normal impact of a tri-lane, I think.
The problem is a lot of times the 1v2 nowadays is pretty terrible. And I think we can see it reflected in the net worth. DM is still ahead of Saberlight in early net worth here. So you might be thinking, oh, he got really delayed. He just got Devour. His lane's going terrible. Well, the 1v2 is still going worse for Saberlight, technically. And these 1v2s are just impossible nowadays. People play them too well. You get harassed early. You get a bunch of regen burned. Even with a hero like Furion that can sometimes drag creeps around, it's very rare you want to leave that 1v2 for 2.
Oh, yeah, that's another glimpse back. They do have the skeletons out. That's why they were trying to make a move right now. A good telekinesis is going to be able to solve that up. Good rotation from Crit. Mikey certainly needed it, but it's not good enough. In fact, Crit is going to die to BZM. Oops.
This is the normal Crit rotation, where if he feels like the off lane is going really poorly, he can get that mid lane skewed, normally with some advantage going there. But this is not a lane that Mikey's going to naturally have advantage in, and early boots for BZM off the back of that It's just a hard lane to gank. The turnaround potential is incredibly high if OG TP's a support.
Jeez, Shopify are relentless, man.
Yeah, they really want to destroy this lane so hard that the game ends off it.
It's not really working, though, I don't think.
I mean, RTZ's getting farmed. They have guaranteed him a really good game here on this Wraith King, and I do think it's a pretty solid Wraith King game. Especially if he's ahead in the network, they can get that Deso up fast. Armlet Deso maybe on the menu as Saberlight will drink from the well.
It's up deep. Oh, nice movement there from Taiga. He just went back just a little bit, so Crit ends up on the high ground still. I think they still get this kill, maybe? The tag team slowing him down in the glimpse. That'll surely be enough. Taiga will use a spiteful Fade Bolt to ensure the kill on Fly as he will take out. And now Crit, who locked himself in a cage here with DM, suffers a little bit more damage as a result.
You're locked in here with me.
That's exactly right. BZM TP away as Saberlight, his lane is obviously going very poorly. So much like Crit, he looks to make that early rotation.
Now this is the one thing Shopify can abuse in this game. The Necro, Wraith King, and Furion all have incredibly good early lane shove, and they're probably just going to force the lanes into you for most of the first 10 or 20 minutes guaranteed, which means you can force the response out from OG. You're going to get a lot of support TPs out of here, maybe some cores that get abused and can't join that fight. Suddenly you get a big numbers advantage. That would be the one thing I would look to. Something else that this RTZ Wraith King is pretty damn good at is making early rotations if he's ahead in network. So these types of fights where Shopify have the numbers are going to feel good for them.
God, there's such a massive difference in the damage threat between Mikey and BZM. They do manage to trade supports, but Mikey may still be in trouble here as BZM's going to start racking up the raises, decides against it after seeing the Fairy Fire.
Normally these types of skirmishes would be better for Shopify, but I think it's just the Necro SF matchup is not doing them any favors. They just don't really have a mid-hero here. I mean, you have a single pulse that goes into that engagement, that's it. Shadow Fiend's throwing 6 rages.
Yeah, he's literally doing
around you.
Triple that damage, if
it's
not
a fair fight.
Quadruple.
And meanwhile, that entire time, Saberlight dies bottom to Yuragi's Ember. So suddenly, this Ember's out of control. You have to force this mid-fight.
Oh, this Sunray feels really bad. It is burning through Mikey and keeping Taiga alive.
Not even going to get the Rubik.
Actually kept him alive entirely. I thought surely he was dead here. They get the kill on Fly as well underneath the tower. Abject despair for Shopify Rebellion as they lose another laning phase. A team that is known to want and had perfected the laning phase. And, you know, sometimes they're the best team in all of Dota when it comes to the first 10 minutes, but this, they are being absolutely outplayed.
At least you got some high fives going.
Yeah, I guess so.
That is the look of a man who does not want to click it one more time, but will not back down.
Yeah, like DM's having fun with it, and then there's RTZ dead inside.
Yeah, I think DM's having more fun with this than RTZ is because he keeps seeing his team die on the ticker.
TP out, but damage over time's too much.
Those are just solo kills. He's solo killed him twice.
And RTZ was so close to being able to get his level 6, but he's not going to be able to get it unless he can get a kill around here. A glimpse back sends BZM away. RTZ being guided around. DM's choice of eating the ghost pays pretty big dividends here, as now he's able to kite around the melee hero of the Wraith King. And Fly, he's probably going to be chased down to his doom as well. Meanwhile, Snowball in the mid lane. Looks like they're going to go for the Taiga kill.
Get the Reaper.
Does manage to get a Reaper Scythe kill.
Fly's making some decent space up here.
Hey, finally get him.
Collect. 4-0 and 3 start for the Shadow Fiend. What were you saying? He's not a playmaker? BZM's going to have a slow game? The show's over?
I did not say any of those things. I said the panel said those things.
Oh, blaming the panel now. You learned the first rule of Dota well, I see. Always find somebody else to
Yeah, you've been teaching me about team dynamics, and I realized that also applies to the talent dynamics.
Okay, well, let's chill on those a little bit, you know.
I thought that's what I meant when we said we're a team.
And Crit is level 3. This is a very large level disparity for the Shopify supports going into this mid-game. And that is concerning because this Sunray, the extra Fire Spirits, Phoenix is a very nice hero to have the levels on in this game.
Yeah.
He's going to be able to contest some of the early pushes that Shopify try and force OG's way. As rough as this early game was for them, they can still gain some momentum back on the map just from the lane shove. But this game is not going to be pretty for them. Saberlight is very far behind. This Necro pick did nothing for them in terms of that lane matchup in the early game. Your sole hope here is the Arteezy Wraith King.
Yeah, I guess he is second in net worth. Still pretty decent distance between him and Yuragi.
Didn't get his courier sniped yet.
Always looking on the bright side.
The stench of death is upon you.
BZM being hunted down right now. Do they have the Reaper Scythe coming up? They may need that extra damage. BZM's going to go for the Requiem, hits all three of them, turn around, double raise, gets one of the kills, and he walks away from Saberlight. Oh, no, no, no. The Reaper Scythe, I think it was just coming off cooldown because it's up now, but it wasn't up earlier.
It was 1 second off, and he didn't have the mana anyway.
Oh, my God.
Resource management is going to cost Shopify 3-0. At what point do you just say, we got to bring everybody for this BZM guy?
Yeah.
When does it just bring 5? It's too much. They'll go back to what was working in this game, which was the trialing with the Wraith King.
Tri-lane around Wraith King.
Oh, get the reincarn. Slap him down with a crit. BZM gets
Hey.
clipped. There you go. There's some momentum shift, you know. Send a little message.
Yeah.
Make him walk out again. Well, Arteezy's still having some decent timings here. If there wasn't an Ember who solo killed the Furion twice, I'd say he can maybe take this game over.
It's so close. Yeah, he was. It just came up, but he was out of mana.
And this is also level disparity on the supports. Crit's just too low level to get the physical burst going through. Yuragi is frozen in shock at how well his mid is carrying in these games.
He's doing it again. Now Yuragi looks to get a bit more involved.
Yeah, by the way,
get him with the second round of Slight.
He's also 4-0 with a Maelstrom or Corrosion at level 10. So the problems do not end with this BZM Shadow Fiend. Because Yuragi has quietly had the best game of everybody here. And is primed to just destroy them on his own.
And DM's to Doom, so he's always going to get something, even if he got tri-laned.
That's the other downside. If you don't execute that tri-lane in the early laning phase from the Shopify lineup, the Doom is always going to come back.
Yeah.
Where your Furion, he is not coming back right now.
That's so interesting that his recovery is just not leveling a Doom. 3-4-0 build.
I mean, who's he going to doom? He doesn't need to doom anybody. Shopify have doomed themselves with
this Necrophos pick. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like in the draft this Necro. They picked Necro and they still banned 2 mids. I feel like they knew the swap was coming, you know?
Yeah.
They banned Invoker Tinker after picking this Necro into Ember.
Yeah.
So they know OG are going to swap this Ember, but then if you know that's going to happen, why pick the Necro in the first place, right? As Arteezy gets slain by Yuragi with the level advantage.
And Crit is going to try and delay his death with the snowball usage. Can't even get the punch off, which Fly was kind of relying on because I think they wanted to go for a Static Storm play onto him. Saberlight TP's out. The first sign of danger.
Well, this might be another fast one here.
Yeah, it's looking like it.
Yuragi is level 12. Boots of Travel. This is the highest level safe lane Ember I've seen in a very long time. He has been turbo amped. That's what I call it.
3 levels ahead of anybody else.
Yeah, he's absolutely monstrous. Wow. This is one of those games where it's almost if you didn't go bottom with anybody, he might be lower level. Like, I hate to say it. It's like he got accelerated here, man. He played it damn well. Double solo kill into mid rotations.
They have Shopify surrounded. BZM, got to be careful, though, that he doesn't die first. Conside the Static Storm, he is going to die first. They're going to commit the Reaper Sight. They are not messing around with that kill. They get the Wraith Fire Blast onto the Ember. Jumps over to the side, gunning for Crit. Crit's low, hit him with the slight chains combo. Is he going to take out? Not quite, but the Remnant, that'll do the trick. Yuragi cleans up one, a second one now in the back line, so the support dies. They do manage to get the Doom on the Necrophos as well, so that looks pretty good. And Yuragi gets a 3rd kill as the Nature's Prophet eventually dies. The Necrophos succumbs to the doom. And that leaves dear old RTZ surrounded by 4 OG heroes.
The slowest attack of all time will not land, as the king does indeed kneel.
Yuragi's having a great time, man.
He's 9-0. What's there not to like about his game right now? That was the 5-man gank for BZM. You got him.
They did.
Such mimicry.
That might be the only time you get him, but you did indeed get him. You got him with that Reaper. 2nd charge. Some real hopium.
Going back to the drafting aspect of it, I think a big problem is the fact that they can't. I think there's just I don't know if the like Nature's Prophet mid Mikey's okay with doing something like that.
Probably not.
I guess the other option would have been safe lane Nature's Prophet and get a different mid for Mikey.
I think you have to force the matchup if you're picking it like that, though. I tend to agree.
I mean, they are getting a lot of glimpse opportunities, but every single time OG, they're just strong enough to be able to fight back and either trade kills or outright just not get killed.
Especially if there's no Reaper. I feel like Reaper. How is Yuragi still solo killing people? Somebody stop him. This can't keep happening. Every fight, he just kills a core.
He's killed Arteezy like 3 times now.
You just gotta go back to the 5-man moves. At least if you're making the 5-man move, then Yuragi's not solo killing somebody. So at least then you're slowing down the Embers game by default, You're winning that part of the map. You just gotta keep 5-manning for Reaper kills here. I don't think you have a choice. Maybe Saberlight can split the map a little. But you need that comeback.
And with the stolen Wraithfire Blast.
One.
Oh, they got the static orb onto Yuragi.
They have Reaper.
This is perfect. Where is the Reaper sight? Where's the goddamn damage?
He got healed.
They don't have enough.
The full wand, enough to debate it out.
And crit.
Can't even get the regen.
He dies right in front of the regen rune. That is sad.
There's just no damage on that go.
Nope.
And the Ember is too high level. He's just too high level, man.
His BKB is... I mean, that was their one shot.
Why even go BKB? Just go hard or something. Just become a ultimate Giga Chat Ember. Oh, he's going bottom again. Monka. Monka Giga Run. I've seen this before.
I mean, great Fire Spirits and Sunray from Chu, honestly. And then the mech heal comes out.
But this is why I say you have to 5-man. Because you actually need 5 heroes to bring a core down low enough to get the Reaper kill. And I think it's your only way back in this game. I don't think farming is going to do it at this rate. OG are just too far ahead. I was talking about that fast Deso for Arteezy. I'd be lucky to get to a slow Deso here.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, there's a full Greaves up for DM. I don't even know if you can kill this Doom anymore. With everything.
Get caught. You're thinking about seeing if somebody from OG would step too far forward, but the truth is all of OG is here. So no step forward is too far for them at this point.
Yuragi has spotted his next victim. Says, you are not allowed these creeps, sir. Excuse me.
And of course, RT. I love the fact that they know Arteezy so well.
Oh,
they know he's always going to stick around for the extra wave, and they actively hunt for him, even though he disappears off the map.
Oh, we might get him. He's out of mana. Yuragi, what have you done?
Okay. Okay.
That's 2,000 gold for young Artur.
All right, he's back in business, baby. He's got a Deso. He just got a metric shit ton of gold.
He got so much gold off that.
Oh my god.
He literally got 2,000 off those 2 kills.
Look at it. He had Mass Midas's queued up, but now it's Blink Daggers, baby.
I mean, he's flying out something, right?
Yeah, he's flying out the Deso.
Oh, full Deso basically off that exchange. I mean, he's back. Artur is back. Just like Nigma, he is back.
Saying they're going to get eliminated?
All right, Deso's up. Honestly, way faster than that. He's second net worth.
Uh-oh.
Could condolences, crit.
Hi, crit.
I wish you the best. Just a nice little invis rune.
Look at that. he was flatlining there. And all of a sudden, a shot, a jolt to the system. Yuragi gives him an opportunity.
I mean, I respect that, honestly. You know, Yuragi doesn't want easy wins. He wants to fight you at your best. It's like when you knock someone out and then you pick them back up. I'm not done.
Yeah.
Get back up, son.
If he wants to fight this squad at their best, he might need a time machine. Roshan and a kill on crit. OG not really missing a step here.
No. They're just getting to their BKBs, and once you have that, control goes out the window for Shopify. Pretty much still have to find some big Reaper kills. Get this blink on Arteezy, then you can send the root through off a Prophet ult, blink your Wraith King in, blink your Necro in, get a big core kill, stall the game through this method. I'd probably give him a 5% chance.
Oh, yeah. Dota Plus is much more gracious than you are.
Dude, that win probability dropped like 10% off the one Yuragi death. That was a 10% shift in game probability off one Ember kill. Holy crap. I feel like they should have been way more favored then, if it's willing to drop it that much.
Yeah.
Dire structures.
Yuragi's just going to charge forward because he's got BKB, so, you know, anything they throw at him, as long as he doesn't get caught by a stun and chained.
By the way, Chu is on a monster kill streak as well. He's 9-1-11 on this Phoenix. He's also had a tremendous game here. It is very high level.
5 Spirit Vessel charges. Going to have a Shard next. So,
Yeah.
and he's got level 2 Supernova, so it's actually really impactful in these fights. The only person who can really hit it
I mean, let's be real.
efficiently is Nature's Prophet.
Nobody's killing this egg yet.
Yeah.
Do have Blink on the Wraith King. Maybe you can try for some cheeky pickoffs. You can combine him with the Reaper Scythe. Let Saberlight deal with the lanes.
Or maybe even just the Nature's Wrath.
I might try for the
I
solo
mean, a
kill.
kill on Taiga should be free.
Smacked him
Wants him. Hit him once. He just needs Saberlight to be able to give him the vision. They finally hit him. Great Fire Blast, and they'll get the second hit required.
Ooh, that crit. Did you see that?
I did, yeah.
666
Was it?
on the dot.
Oh, maybe it's a sign.
It's an omen.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Arteezy's made a pact with the devil
Dire's structures are
to come back in this game. And there's the smoke. Wraith King plus a lot of physical burst. Medallion on crit as well, plus Blightstone. Significant amount of minus armor. Saberlight is dead for sure.
Oh, saved by Mikey.
Oh, not
Nicely
for sure.
played. Uses that shard.
And meanwhile, the
Deathbeaker.
smoke is coming from behind.
Okay.
They can find a couple supports.
Might be able to burst somebody down. The Static Storm catches a number of
They want the
heroes.
Phoenix.
Actually, just the Phoenix. They're going to go for that Phoenix. Hit him with a snowball. They
That's a
burst
good
him
burst.
down. Okay, but BCM right in the mix of things. They managed to get the Doom on the Necrophos, so there goes all those spells. No Reaper Scythe. And hey, BCM has Reaper, or Requiem rather, for the second life of Arteezy. I'm surprised he didn't go for it.
Didn't even get the high five from DM. What happened? They used to be best friends.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Not anymore. Not after that death on Yuragi. It caused some infighting, you know? The whole squad started falling apart.
See if you can sprout over the cliff here.
That's what he's going to look for. Very
See you
nice.
later. I'm out. Peace.
Radiant's
TM's like, where are you going? Come back.
Bing bong.
Ping pong.
Nice space. Honestly, it's kind of impressive. This game is still a game, you know?
Yeah, but I feel like we kind of said that about game 1 too.
Yeah.
But it still came to its inevitable end.
Yeah. I mean, if you get some big SF kills, that's what's going to turn the game around. Aegis is running out in 45. You can get this Reaper on the Necro with the physical burst coming through.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
You also have Shard Kaya on Mikey, so the Necro burst is there. A lot of extra magical amp and burst damage if you don't get BKB off. Have to be careful with who you're decreping here. Actually, it's no longer decrep, huh? Oh no, it is still decrep.
Yeah, what?
Never mind. Yeah. I'm just saying, you don't want to E-throw the guy RTZ jumps.
Oh, they got the stun. They got the chain stuns. Oh no, it's not enough. Yuragi gets off the BKB and he shreds through the team with the help of Chu. Oh, and hey, a double damage.
Yeah, but he wasn't there in time.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It was a good attempt. Unfortunately, Yuragi is just too damn big and has a Radiance, by the way.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're going for that without the Reaper Scythe.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think you can be playing the map this greedy. I mean, I know this game is terrible position for Shopify. There's probably no theoretical way to win it, but they are finding these comeback ganks. You just need to align it. You need Reaper there, and you need RTZ. These are the two have to combine. You're just going to have to be happy with losing some farm on the map and giving it to Saberlight. Because if the Necro and the Wraith King are not combined on the map, I don't think you're getting the big core kills.
Tiger's like, all right, bye, DM. I'll take the kill, don't worry.
More XP for me. Well, this is your time to make some comeback play before the next Roche spawns. OG are just cruising towards that Roshan that will end the game easily.
I mean, how many pickoff kills do they need, though, to be able to... The thing is Reaper Scythe, I think, it's just too long of a cooldown for them to actually get a comeback against OG in these one-off pickoffs, you know? Like, even if you were to get a core kill every single time Reaper Scythe is off cooldown, I still feel like OG is going to be able to outfarm you. Because, you know, what's Reaper Scythe on cooldown? There's really nothing to be afraid of. Same goes for the Reincarnation, which RTZ coming back in was able to get the blink away. So, he gets out, but now doesn't have Reincarnation. So, what you gonna do?
I was trying to think of a way they can win this game without the Reapers, but I didn't get anything. So back to you.
Well, soon enough, we'll head back to the panel.
What a rough day for NA, man. Really rough day.
Man, there were so many people like, Americas!
Yeah.
We're doing it, guys! We're contesting Western Europe!
Oh.
No, you're not.
Back down. Hey, but this is just a group stage.
It is. It's just a group stage. This is learning opportunities for
Honestly,
everyone.
all I learned today was that Shopify's worst matchup is OG, and TSM's worst matchup... What's it?
It can't get worse than that, right?
They're just bad individual matchups, you know? It's not a region thing.
It just so happens that all of the Americas teams have bad matchups against the best European teams.
Yeah.
It's a playstyle thing.
Exactly, man.
Because America's match up really well against China, but, you know, China wasn't able to make it into the second group stage, so...
Well, I mean, yeah, what happened? What happened? You know, China struggled so much. What they do? They went out and they were going to recruit Sumail, an NA player, because they know in order to beat the other NA teams, you need an NA ringer on your squad. Look at Tundra with Snaking. Look at Gaming with Quinn. Liquid with Blitz.
You want another hit of copium, or?
I mean, you can't give copium to that, which is dead. All right, BKB for RTZ. It's do or die, boys. You got to make something happen here. Again, sync it up with a Reaper kill. I don't care who you go on.
Yeah, at this point, I would take, like, get the Chu kill. He's on a killing streak.
I'm Reapering him for sure. I mean, he's got a gem. I'd take that.
Eeny, Meanie.
They're looking top. I mean, RTZ knows they're here. He just doesn't have the vision to jump. And it's a product of the gem killing all your wards on the map. BKB for Saberlight.
Another one,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
13 wards destroyed.
That's quite a
with that
lot.
Gem. Almost got Mikey there. Almost. I mean, at least high ground is a bit difficult.
All right, I'm calling it. They're going to jump BZM. He's not going to die, and they're going to GG out.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
I think they're going to jump but not be able to get the Reaper Scythe off. And then they're
It's
going
like
to
the same thing, dude. All right, they jump BZM.
Doomed. Got the jump.
He did not die.
Forced after and the Requiem. Wrong.
he actually got
You're
him?
wrong.
Oh! Yeah, but I'm happy to be wrong, because that means NA strike him back.
Oh, well, there's still a second carry. The Reaper
Reaper,
Scythe. Oh, no, it's not enough to be able to kill Chu. Oh, no, we got the Supernova off, and the Sunray is shredding poor Mikey. Saberlight did eventually die to the Doom, by the way, so don't worry about that.
Did get solo killed.
Oh, look at he boxed in to catch up to Fly.
Damn.
Damn, Iragi. Damn. Oh, look at a regen rune.
Oh, why not?
That's nice.
That is nice, you know. It must feel good.
Well deserved. You deserve that.
I agree. What a performance.
Iragi just reminding everybody that, you know, there are other core players on OG.
Yeah,
not all BZM all the time.
20-1. This guy's farming the stats. Well, they did jump and kill BZM, despite what I thought would happen.
Yeah.
And it did not GG out, so that is...
I was more right that they didn't sync up their Reaper Scythe.
That's true. But he died without the
Dire's
Reaper.
top tower is under attack.
So were you really right? You were kind of...
Yeah, but if they did use the Reaper Scythe on the SF and got that kill faster,
That's true. They might have disengaged.
yeah, might have been able to get out.
We'll never know.
Goddamn, that was a smooth move right there.
He also just rides the glimpse back.
Ride the lightning.
Meanwhile, back in the duel of the century,
Robbie pops his BKB and says, see you later.
Are scanning.
All right, so we're going to go with full right-click build for BCM. We already picked up the... Oh, he didn't pick up the shard. He was thinking about buying it, but guess not. He's going to go as Satanic.
wants the one off Roche.
Yeah, that's a freebie for him.
Pretty hard for him to die if he just gets the Satanic here. It's already pretty hard, but I think that just puts him over most of the burst thresholds.
Yeah, I mean, if this game was closer net worth-wise, we could talk about like the Aghanim Scepter upgrades for the supports on the side of Shopify. And like
Oh,
that.
Saberlight.
Oh, Saberlight! Oh, good try. Good
He got
effort.
the shard.
I'm sure
got
BCM is extremely distraught
The
about
shard.
that.
We take that. We take that, boys. A round of applause for that bold Saberlight teleport for the shard.
All right.
That's a moral victory, you know. You're like, hey, I got him, guys.
Well, RTZ's done. He's dropping items.
Is he? No, he's not dropping. Don't scare me like that.
Dire's middle tower is
You know, some
under
people would
attack.
accuse me of being NA bias, Cam,
Yeah.
but I just like a good underdog. And it just so happens for the last 9 years of Dota, NA has been the underdog. So can you really fault me there? You know?
Yeah, the only thing we're biased for is underdog.
Yeah, one of these days, NA will be on top, and then I will never root for this region again.
Yeah, so someday they'll be on top.
Oh, back
Never
to the
mind, that
duel.
wasn't even close at all. I couldn't actually tell what Yuragi's HP bar was at, but it was not that close. Static Storm on 2, underneath the tier 3. There goes the
burned by the
no,
Aeon.
the Aeon disc. Oh, no. That's a rough one. All right, OG, is it time to end this thing?
Buyback's
No,
coming
not
in.
yet. Oh, nice counter blinks going out from OG. Getting away from RTZ right as he tried to get the initiation.
gonna be a
If
glimpse
they
here.
got that initiation, they could have gotten the glimpse, but As it is, they don't have it. They get a snowball on through some of these heroes. Taiga is actually still staying alive because of the heals that are coming out nonstop. They commit to be able to get a support Rubik, and they can't get him. He's still alive inside of this crowd. BCM is actually getting a little bit low. The BKB, oh, it lasts long enough. He's still good. After all, he still has the Aegis, so he comes back to play. He's willing to die. And Arteezy, he's going to fall for the second time right alongside BZM. BZM comes back with the Aegis, and that's it. GG. Okay, 2-0 for OG. Man.